Let's hear it for the New York City Steakhouse, a timeless institution of pomp, callousness, and gluttony, where the beef is dry-aged, the wine is expensive, and the waiters are dicks. It's a timeless New York institution that's outlived the Dodgers, the mob, and the centuries-long wait for the 2nd Avenue subway. It's too iconic to die. Or is it? This is the life and times of the New York City Steakhouse. First, the facts. New York City has been a steak town for centuries. Back in the mid-19th century, Manhattan had some of the country's best beef driven here on the hoof from New England, upstate, and the Midwest. Plus, boatloads of hungry immigrants pouring in from Europe to participate in the grand tradition of American democracy. The crafty hucksters at Tammany Hall had a delicious idea to turn beef into ballots. The beefsteak dinner, a no girls allowed, eat with your hands bacchanal/bribe of beef, beer, and bloated waistlines that bred more goodwill and votes for the Tammany Tiger than in Boss Tweed's wildest dreams. It was a gluttonous, flatulent affair. Then, the 19th Amendment, women's suffrage. Tammany needed New York's newly enfranchised ladies to pull the levers. So the beefsteak went co-ed. White tablecloths, shrimp cocktail, actual cocktails for gals who couldn't pound pilsners. But by the 1930s, Tammany was struggling, and beefsteaks had given way to the golden era of New York City steakhouses. Joints across the city were on their way to becoming legends. Old Homestead in the meatpacking district served huge hunks of beef. Downtown, Delmonico's gave the world its eponymous cut, not to mention Baked Alaska and Lobster Newburgh. Keen's nailed the clubhouse vibe, becoming the hangout for New York luminaries like Babe Ruth, Teddy Roosevelt, and Albert Einstein. Peter Luger pioneered the no bullshit approach. Cut the chit-chat. They brought the beef, and you brought the cash. As more steakhouses entered Gotham's canon, there was something for everyone. Celebs? The Palm had them eating in the booths and sketched on the walls. Showmanship? Gallagher's put their dry-aged cooler in the freaking window. Intrigue? Mobster John Gotti had a rival gunned down on the steps of Sparks. Allegedly. But that was then. This is the era of gluten-free, not gluttony. New York diners want new. And a new wave of meat-centric spots has arrived to score points with the legions of hungry Instagrammers. St. Anselm, Quality Eats, even the Beatrice Inn, which is old as hell but currently kicking ass as a brand new refined chop house type thing. So, can the New York City Steakhouse survive? It's gotta. Because it's not just a culinary destination, it's a cultural institution. So let's hear it for the New York City Steakhouse. 2 centuries of dry-aged beef and going strong. Here's to many more.
Hey guys, if you like what you just saw, be sure to check out some more Thrillist videos and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah.